Are we sitting comfortably?
Always.
So let's launch into episode 33, Tension in Vallaki. Curse of Strahd, Dice in Anger. Okay, it's one of those rare situations. Go on then, go at it. We'll start with Ashina and Farrow.
So Ashina is going to run over to Farrow and is going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. So take 21 healing. And I don't think there are words to describe what just happened. It's just going to be mouth open and just complete disbelief of what's transpired. You muted. You muted.
It's because I was opening cans and things, and I didn't want that sound. It's quite obnoxious. And Farrow's probably not speaking either. He's just very quiet, but he's kind of like trying to herd Ashina and Irina into the church.
So Irene is going to take up the dialogue then. As she's collapsed to the floor, dragged in Ashina's wolf form as you turn back into human form. She recognises you. She looks around. She looks at where she is and what's happened to her. She's now covered in mud and bruises. And she looks up over her shoulder and she sees the retreating form of Strahd, or the nightmare. And she just starts to shake. And she goes pale, ghost white, as she looks to Ashina. And she will say, "No, not again. What happened?"
Well, we had actually come to check on you because we had heard that Vasily had been taken off the grounds. Had Vasily actually been in the church at all?
No, he's Vasily. No, we must get inside.
I think Vasily has been Strahd all along.
Okay. Make a charisma check for me, please, Sammi. We're going to judge your charisma roll on how mental Irina will take this news.
I mean, I have -1, so this is going to be fun. Okay, 10.
10. So the paleness, if at all possible, gets worse, and she just stares and starts to shake. And she's just now has this 1,000-yard look around her as she starts trembling. This is something you've never seen in Irina before. You're used to her being very strong, very determined. This is new behaviour and quite concerning.
So I say we get into the church and explain to Father Lucian what's just transpired outside.
Okay. She's easily led. There's no tone to her at all. You push and pull her, she'll follow you in. As you get inside, Father Lucian, he's not heard anything. It's a distance away from the entrance. He's going around, putting hymn books back, tidying up. And he looks over at you, and straight away you see the state of you two and Irina. Well, quick, bring her in. What's happened?
It appears Vasily was the devil. He's as sly as he is cunning.
This doesn't make... It can't be.
Has Vasily ever stepped foot in the church, Father Lucian?
Well, no, I just thought he was... I just assumed he saw me as a sort of father figure, and they were, just... It can't be. I've met him. We've walked around the grounds.
We're not
Well,
suggesting that he's always been Vasily. There may well have been a Vasily at one time, but he was either always Strahd or Strahd has killed Vasily and taken his place. We cannot say for sure which.
Oh my dear. And you would... Oh, I feel so useless, so powerless now. You left... Oh, come here, my dear, come here. He grabs, not grabs, he takes Irina's hand as she stares towards him, and he sits down and he starts, I'll say a few prayers just to see if I can... Oh, my word. And he starts messing around, saying a few, he's just casting sort of restorative prayers just to see if he can bring her around. What would you two like to do?
So this stuff isn't Varro's forte, so he's saying quiet lest he makes it worse. But he also just looks bone tired. Like, he put a lot into that fight with Strahd, and he took a beating for it. So...
Yeah. So Father Lucian isn't making much headway with Irina. She's catatonic almost, just staring.
Irina will kind of just turn to Ashina, like...
Ashina will kneel down to Irina, assuming that she's sat down, and she'll take her hands and say, "You are safe. You're not with the devil. Despite what has happened, we've managed to stop what was going to happen. We came at the right time."
Okay. Roll another persuasion check then, just to see if you can break out of a fugue. While I Google the word fugue to see if it's the right one.
15.
You say, yeah.
Yeah. 15. Go on then. Okay, so she sort of blinks, and now she starts to cry. But for you two and Father Lucian, it's a pleasing sight in the world that is Barovia, because at least she's expressing an emotion now. You thought you'd lost her. But 15 is not enough to bring her round from this cry, and she's just sort of muttering to herself, "It can't happen. It can't happen. Why me? Why is this?" And she is being a little bit repetitive to it, but you get the impression that she just needs time now.
Yeah. Love is a powerful emotion, and sometimes people do cover who they really are. And it's not until they expose themselves and you can open your eyes that we can see who it is.
It's also worth remembering, Irina, that vampires do have the power of compulsion.
Yes, but why me?
It's not...
Why me?
That is a conversation, I think, for a time in which you are calmer. And more clear-headed.
Okay. So now she just looks exhausted, and Father Lucian says, "Come, my dear, come. I will sit over you. You come and get some sleep." And she's happy to be led away to her room.
And Farrow just kind of nods to Father Lucian.
He, as he sees her into the room, and he just stops at the threshold, and he'll turn and say, once again, yet again, you're an example to all of us. Both of you. All four of you. I know Irina can't say it at the moment, but I will say thank you. You have saved this young woman from the devil himself. Well done. Well done.
Unfortunately, he may still return.
He will not set foot in this church.
But he was still able to get Irina to go outside.
Well, now we know. Now we know. And we know Vasily. It will not happen again. Not on my watch. If you think she is safer somewhere else, I have no choice but to honour your counsel, but rest assured, I would rather die than let this young woman fall into the devil's hands.
I think it may be a discussion we all need to have together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
maybe
Father,
it's...
I think Strahd would see you dead to claim his prize.
Yes, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. I must see to Irina. He bows and goes inside, and you can hear sort of prayers to the Morning Lord inside. You're right there, Leah. It looks like you're researching.
Yeah, just looking for a quote.
Oh, okay. Oh, you love a quote. So he's chanting prayers to the Morning Lord inside. So I don't know if this is going to be a short answer to a short question, but what would your two's plans be?
Well, at the moment, it's going to be staying inside church, probably licking our wounds.
Yeah. So I think now Father Lucian's out of view. Like, he's been holding himself up a little bit, but Farrow just kind of sits on a pew and just, it's full relax. He's in pain, he's hurt, he's tired, and it's just kind of almost not quite a collapse, but it's that exhausted flop into a.
So we go to, in fact, it's probably going to be short to Horace and Pippa. We know what you guys are doing.
What do you do with drunken sailor in the morning? That's the verse. And then nobody knows anymore.
Is that the
I
quote
think
you're
there's
looking
more
at?
verses. No.
That
But
was really...
I think Pippa would have stayed for like one or two drinks, and then she would have started to see like the sun starting to go down and felt guilty and been there like, oh, we really need to go back, like nowish, like we need to go back, like this is getting ridiculous. I know. I don't feel like Barovia is the kind of place that lets you breathe.
Did a good
And we've
thing
taken at least
today.
10 breaths.
We've done well. What's one more glass of wine?
How about one for the road?
What says Morelda doing?
So Ashina and Farrow with Father Lucian, they'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
What's the worst that could have happened?
Yeah, exactly. It's not like they've gone off to find Vasily by themselves. Like,
No,
they wouldn't have done that. They would have definitely gone in the church and just waited for us to come, and then would have started the search if she was indeed lost, because she's obviously going to be in the church.
Oh yes.
But still, it is not fair that we should drink and be merry, and our comrade should be sat in a literal church.
I suppose
Because that
you're
communion
right.
wine only goes so far.
Well, it doesn't go nearly as far as this stuff. I'll just take a
Amen,
big
brother.
swig.
Amen.
Amen.
Come on, let us be merry on the road, that we might lift the gravel's cheer with our laughter.
Esmeralda, I'm going to say she has decided to let her hair down. She's on Horace's side. So what I would like Pippa to make a persuasion check, please. Lots of charisma checks this evening so far, ladies. In fact, I tend to lean into charisma checks, don't I?
Riz.
Are you going
No,
to
they
use
won't
your
help.
portents?
We're going.
Checking. I don't have. Well, I do, but they're more for other people failing. What am I doing? A persuasion.
Sure.
That's perception, Leah. Dyslexia's be dyslexiaing. Oh, not great.
13. Okay. It's yeah, okay. So with a little bit of persuasion, I assume that Horace is on board and you're actually going to follow suit with Pippa now that okay. So it takes the both
I think it
of
would
you.
get to the point of like an ultimatum where Pippa's like, fine, I'm going to go on my own then. And you can stay here and I will be fine. In the dark, crow in background.
It's kind of like
On my own. I'll be fine.
Does Pippa have prestidigitation?
No, I've just got guts.
I was like, I can see
would have been great.
Yeah, Pippa makes the crow sound. I'll be fine on my own.
Losing confidence with every word.
I'd stand there, narrow eyes, arms folded, and I'd be like, fine. Go.
I will.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm walking.
You're lying. You're
I'm taking steps. I'm out of earshot.
Oh. And then I'd kind of just scamper off after her when I realise she's actually serious.
So I think as it gets to the point where she's serious, I'd like to think Ez and Horace exchange a glance as if to say, "Shit, she's gone. Fuck, she's gone." And then you sort of scuttle off afterwards. So you return to the church with Esmeralda. All three of you have been drinking, which is excellent because you get to do your drunk voice again. You open the church door in high spirits, and the first thing that you see is Ashina looking exhausted and bruised, and Farrow as if he's been literally thrown around a graveyard.
He's got a bite mark on his neck.
With a bite mark on his neck.
I think Farrow should lay on one of the I don't know what they call them now. The benches.
Pews.
Pews. He's lay on a pew, just kind of staring at the ceiling.
What shall we do with the drunk?
Fuck. Jeez. Kill the tune. New vibe.
What the fuck happened to you two?
Do you want to tell them or shall I?
Take a guess.
You took up mud wrestling.
So close. Wait. Go on, Horace. Take a guess.
Andy. Sandwich.
Nice. That's a good guess.
No. Esmeralda.
Harry throws one of his dice. One of his dice.
I imagine because
Horace's dad.
Pharaoh's sat, all we would be able to see of him would be his boots off the end of the pew. So he would have looked mucky. If Pharaoh were to sit up, the bite on his neck would be like,
yeah.
oh,
Do like a vampire rise.
literally just up off like a kind of like a guys.
Well, first, I think he kind of flicks. He's got to get a set of Damon's dice. So he flicks one of the dice at Horace's forehead.
Ow!
Then he sits up. He's went, I think you need to remember where we are.
And it's
And he's
like Pippa
got a
goes
black eye that's
cold
out to
sober.
here.
Yeah.
He's got blood down his neck. Even though he's been healed, he looks like shit.
Yeah, Pippa would go stone cold sober like that.
Yeah, Esmeralda's sort of straight away, she sobers up. Tell me it wasn't.
Vasily.
It was.
Vasily
It
did
turns
this.
Do you think Vasily could do this to me?
No,
It turns
no.
out that Vasily was
Our Lord and Master.
the ancient of the land.
And you two are still alive?
I don't know.
I'm impressed. And wonders never cease.
It was very touch and go, but the short of it is we got here. We were told Irina was in the grounds with Vasily. And they were being all cute and cuddly. I went to check. I snuck up on them to see what they were talking about. And they were talking about marriage and what their life would look like. But Vasily saw me. And I came back to tell Farrow, and we went out to just go and say hello, and it was like a switch flipped. Irina was under his possession. Strahd revealed himself and tried to take Irina away.
Only stopped by Ashina's brilliance, I should add.
Failed.
By the skin of Ashina's teeth.
I don't think any apology would sound hollow.
I don't know if it was brilliance or not, but she's still here. She's resting.
Okay. And whatever charm is over, gone.
For now, until he can somehow re-charm her. Which, bearing in mind, is, from what I've heard, or what I've read from Tala's journal, and from what you guys have said, it sounds like he doesn't even have to be with her to be able to charm or possess her.
We should have been here.
We had multiple things to do.
It made sense at the time, and we certainly don't blame you. Though granted, it definitely could have gone another way. But it didn't, and we just have to be thankful to whichever deity is watching over for that. If there is one.
I don't know, you're giving glory to a god that wasn't present. I think you two must have done good work.
Ashina didn't work. by the first
I
strike.
don't know.
And my
Wait,
attacks didn't even
what do
touch
you
him.
mean?
So, I mean, Farrow says I did the work. Farrow's definitely put in far more than what I did, but
Um,
his attacks had no effect.
like none.
Like nothing. And I gave
That
it
doesn't
everything I had.
that doesn't make any sense. Like we've seen him bleed before, haven't we?
Sure, we've wounded him before.
Not from me.
Don't understand.
But the more concerning thing, he now has the measure of us. And he kind of indicates to Ashina and himself.
Hmm.
He knows what we can and can't do.
The question is why were Farrow's attacks not working, but mine were? And to be fair, the only direct attack I really went for was casting daylight.
Vampires
I-
are vulnerable to set sunlight.
Gonna call on the DM via Esmeralda. I've never heard of this weapons not working. I mean, I know like through potentially ghosts maybe, but despite being undead, like Strahd is tangible. Like, why wouldn't they work?
You could make an History Arcana check. Your DC is going to be very high.
Okay. Damn my portent rolls. It's still not very good. Only 16
16.
with my plus,
So,
plus 8.
okay, so as Esmeralda, she scratched her heart. Little sister, I do not know.
Did any of your attacks work? Any of them? Not a single one.
First, before he changed his form from Vasily to Strahd. That hit. That landed. Everything else after. I may as well have been a small cat attacking a man in armour wrapped in a sack.
It's not take much pondering. Everything I would say would be a guess. You know, is Strahd impervious to normal weaponry? Is that why we need the cards? And the cards are showing us to magical weapons that would work against him? How did Strahd get away?
His nightmare.
So he was really there.
Esmeralda
Doesn't
will
have
say
you guys didn't see it.
to Farrow, you're my mentor, Dan Richten. You have his journal?
I do.
And she takes it from you and she starts flipping through until she finds the entry for vampires. And she says, yes, well, in terms of the charm, he must be able to see. The priority is keeping Irina safe. As long as the devil cannot see her, he cannot charm her. He is vulnerable to sunlight. It harms him. He cannot cross onto holy ground. He cannot cross into a residence without invitation. He is... And yet you say he was impervious to damage. This does not make sense to me. We need...
He knew it was there.
The sunlight was hurting him. The
Hmm.
daylight was hurting him. But not the weapon damage.
Is there a spell he may have cast to protect himself?
No, I know not of a spell that. Certainly not without your knowledge of him casting spells.
I certainly didn't see anything.
Yeah.
This is concerning.
Deeply.
You heard the recent story a year ago where you battled with a mage, powerful mage who he threw down. This seems similar. The mage could do nothing to him, and here we are now.
We need the precise details of that battle. We could maybe do a patchwork of what happened
Information.
and what was done similar.
Or what of Van Rigton? Could he know?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Van Richten could tell us more if we could find him.
And possibly there is information at the monastery on Mount Gakis. The power. Well, the power at Mount Gakis is not a monastery. Well, yeah.
The temple.
It was something holy in my head, but I couldn't think of what we called it. Yeah.
This,
It's like, no, it's not a monastery. The monastery's at Grask.
And that is more information. Maybe that.
Then maybe, yeah.
We still have 5 days for the wedding dress. You need to rest.
Yeah.
I think we need to try and read this journal.
The journal?
We need to
Yeah.
Strahd's journal. We need to decipher it.
I have a feeling we have deciphered all we are going to get from that, and you will. You won't decipher anything else from that. The rest of it is in a code that you're not going to be able to lock. That's proper Enigma machine type stuff that you're not, unless you can break into Strahd's head. I'll just tell you it bluntly, Sammi, because it's it's an avenue not worth going down.
Okay.
So, the other thing, if I may be so bold, Irina.
Yeah, how is she? Where is she?
And what do we do with her?
She's asleep upstairs.
Oh.
And this was one thing I thought, well, myself and Farrow thought we should discuss together. Because it's one of them. Does she remain here? Do we find somewhere safer?
Is there somewhere safer?
Does she come with us?
This is a line of sight thing, having her in somewhere he can't get to.
He may unfortunately get to her if she's out and about with us. But if she's here, even the only thing, by the sounds of what Esmeralda says, that we can do is have her locked in a windowless room. But it would also mean whoever was looking after her would not be able to leave in case they were possessed.
Can't help thinking that she is the absolute key to all of this.
We can't afford to lose her, that's for sure. If we take her with us, we take on risk.
Yeah, but we also hold the ace. It's the highest card in the deck or the lowest. Maybe we've been looking at her like she's the lowest, or maybe she might be the highest.
Maybe.
What? I feel like every choice is wrong. Leave her here. What do we do? Put her in a casket and take her with us. That exposes us to incredible risk. like not just from Strahd, but any passing evil could take a shine to her. She'd be at risk from everything. Like would be able to have a crack as well.
What about
Is it-
Ramricken's tower?
Yeah.
Down in the
Is-
tower seems a bit cliche, but
Mm.
although Irina is no damsel,
Because she would still need somebody to bring her supplies, because she will not physically be able to leave that tower, and we would also have to board it, because it's got a magical spell around it. There's nothing to say that the sight contact that he could see from Irina.
Mm.
He might not be able to read her thoughts, but there's nothing to say he couldn't get to her.
Mm. What does Irina think?
She was
Yes.
too broken from what transpired. Her and Vasily were going to run off and get married. She was literally going to have her worst nightmare and marry the devil.
talking about as well as you'd expect.
I feel a council coming on. I think making decisions in the dark is never wise.
Is it worth
She either needs to stay
her?
here, or we need to take her with us. And if she comes with us, she needs to come as a full member of the party, not a damsel or a maiden or somebody that needs protecting. But to use a saying from a culture long ago, she might be the Achilles heel of this devil.
The other thought I did have, and I do believe there are a few questions that are probably needed to be asked, is what if I summon our friend knowledgeable and see what his masters say?
That would be helpful. What time is it? Is it like nighttime?
Yeah, approaching nighttime.
Council at dawn. See if we can't get our friends. Well, more precisely, your friends. See if we can't get your friends to come.
I mean,
Revolution, Irina, us.
is it also worth you seeing if you can get in touch with the girl that left?
Oh, Gertruda. Yeah, I could talk to Gertruda.
Can you do that tonight, or is that going to be a
I can do
tomorrow
it now.
job?
I could do it now. Yeah, I could. I'd be using a 4th level spell to do it, but I could still do it. God damn it!
So this is sending.
Sending. I've got 2 4th level spots now, team. If we get attacked in this church, though, it's going to be like cantrip central from Pippa. Okay. And she gets that middle distance stare. Oh, 25 words. This has got to be one of the most complicated spells to like cast in D&D, mainly because of the word down. Sounds like it must be. Joe bet people back in the 1940s would have been really good at this, because they would have send like telegrams, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Where are you? Stop. come back, stop. No, okay, right.
I thought you
So she gets that
started.
middle distance. Yeah, she gets that middle distance stare. And okay. Gertruda. It's Pippa. I heard you've gone for an adventure. How do you fare? Where are you? Need any help?
Okay.
20.
You can
20.
respond to this message.
This.
So look, you can respond to this.
Okay. So make an insight check for me, please.
My rolls have not been going well tonight. They've not been awful though either. This is awful. Or I don't like this dice colour. This is the problem. Let me change this.
I can't see your dice.
Yeah, we can't see your rolls.
Oh, can you not? Oh, sorry, everybody.
You've changed
Oh,
it to
really?
self, Leah. Yeah, it's okay. I can see it.
It was a 4.
So you get back with a 4. She sounds cheerful, but she'll say, "I'm fine, thanks," and that's it.
I know my insight was really low, but it's not about what she said or how she said it. It's the fact that anybody in Barovia responding with "I'm fine, thanks" is wrong. It's Barovia. Like, it's always wrong.
Oh.
I've got one more. And have to kick. I say I literally, as the message comes to Pippa, Pippa says it in obviously not like in Gertruda's voice, but in the same like intonation as it was been said to her.
Yeah.
I'm fine, thanks. And she like clicks out of this middle distance stare.
That doesn't sound right.
Hmm?
You'd think, I don't know, we rescued her, you'd think she'd have more to say.
That is true. It was very brief, and I swear she's chatty.
Would not tell you I did not travel with her.
It was quiet to begin with.
Mm.
She opened up a little bit more when she got here, but
Yeah. Do we want to push for a location?
Mm,
Because when you do
What if-
sending, you do sending on the out loud, don't you?
no.
You do it on out loud.
Yeah. Oh no, you can do it. It's in your noggin, isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh no.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it could be either.
vocal, verbal, somatic, and material.
Yeah. So the components to cast the spell, but you send a message, 25 words or fewer of the creatures. So you need to know them. Someone you have met. The target hears your message in your mind. So as far as I'm concerned, you don't have to be audible.
Hmm.
It's just
Got one
verbal
more.
to cast the spell.
Yeah, I can. Has anyone got anything they want to say to Gertruda? Because I've got one more, but I will need to sleep after this. I've been
Oh,
on telephone all day today.
I worry that if she is in trouble, asking her for a location isn't. She wouldn't be able to tell us.
Hmm.
I think the main thing would be establishing whether she actually is fine or not. I mean, what are the chances that the hags have got her again?
Yeah, like when did she leave here? Was it a few days ago?
we don't really know. We need to talk to Father Lucian.
Can I as kind of Farrowwood says that, can I I'll literally just stay where we are and I'll just shout out for Lucian. Lucian!
Well, what we'll
Okay.
do is to save you from shouting. Is he appears from behind the bedroom door, and he'll say, "Oh, and he'll say, yeah, oh, wicked."
He's just listening the whole
Yeah.
time.
He'll say, "Oh, I've finally got Irina's cried herself to sleep. It's good that you're all here. Yes, you wish to speak to me."
Oh, yes, everything's just peachy.
Oh, sorry. He will say. So you ask the question. He'll say, Gertrude. Yes, she. I know. It's going over the fact that Horace wants to be angry. She left to. It was just this morning. She left bright and early. I woke up and she was gone. That's when Irina and I were looking around the grounds when Vasily approached Irina, which is when the rest you know.
Okay. And
Oh, she
Gertrude
act-
left no message, said nothing.
No message. She took the morning duty. She laid out the hymn sheets for the morning service. So I can tell from that she was up early. But her and Patches just vanished, and we did. Well, I searched after I looked and asked all around town, but no one's seen her or heard from her.
Where was she sleeping?
It's just in the same room as Irina. They shared a bed. I don't have much in the way of facilities here, but they comforted each other.
I
think it might be worth checking in the morning.
Well,
Check the room to see if there's anything else.
I'd turn to Ashina and I'd ask him, do you think you might be able to get a scent? I mean, certainly I'd think you'd be able to pick something up from Patches.
Yeah, I definitely remember the little dog over the girl. Certainly, if there was a blanket or something that he used to crawl up into, I might be able to.
Well, I suppose it's just then how long the scent will hold out there.
I think we need to be careful with senses that aren't part of our build. So if you
sorry, I didn't realize.
No, it's fine, because sort of turning Ashina into a tracking device.
I'd say it would be one of them.
Find her.
Yeah, that's
be awesome. Except
sorry,
the chances are I might be able to remember the scent, but unless I was close, I'm not going to be able to pick up the scent.
Yeah. Okay. My bad.
It's not going to tell me which direction they've gone in.
Yeah.
But if I was nearby and I recognised.
in that case, I will say to Ashina, I would just say, I'm not sure this can wait till the morning now. Although we're all, sorry, I'm forgetting myself here. Of course, you two need rest, and I believe Pippa does too.
Oh, the Lucian. How was Gertrude acting in the last couple of days? How has she been since we've been gone?
Well, it's Gertrude. Once she's a delightful young girl, but she's no different from any other day.
She hasn't had any friends or anything that she's made, or...
No, she kept herself to herself. Her and Irina were... they became close.
Calling me paranoid, but it seems an awful coincidence that Gertrude disappears on the same day that Irina almost falls into the arms of the devil.
Yeah, and we don't know 100% that Gertrude has actually even left the city. We just know that she's not in the church.
The hags also dig her up a little, rather easily. They did not try and haggle us.
Pardon the pun.
I didn't even catch the pun before I said it.
I could throw a locate object and see if I could locate like Patch's collar or something. It would only be within 1,000 feet, so it would just be like, is she in the immediate vicinity, or is Patches in the immediate vicinity? Or
I suppose if she was intending to remain in the city, then why wouldn't she come back here? She knew that she had a place to sleep and rest and receive food and water.
or she's dead.
Well, but then how would she respond to you?
Oh yeah, good point. She must be alive somewhere. But she's not. I just don't feel like we've got on Pippa's part. We got one of two options: another sending to speak to her, or we could do a divination.
Oh, what would the divination entail? What would that tell us?
This spell puts you in contact with a god or god's servant. You ask one question about a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. That might be a short phrase or a cryptic rhyme. And this spell doesn't account for circumstances that might change the answer, such as casting over spells. It's almost like I'm gonna Dave, it's like an ECG. It shows what's going on in the right now, but not necessarily like if everything stays exactly as it is in the right now, this is what would happen.
Mm-hmm.
But if anything were to change, like, if we decided to go left rather than right at some point, it would change the whole reading.
The outcome. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've not cast divination today, which means I'm not running the risk, because every time I cast it in a day and before a long rest, it's a 25% chance that nothing happens, like it doesn't work. But I've not done that today. But that would be my final 4th level spell.
Yeah, so you either have divination or sending.
Mhm.
I was going to turn to Pippa and just... Is it possible to intercept a sending?
I don't believe so. I don't know that somebody would be able to, because when I hear it in my mind to their mind. I don't know that there would be a way to intercept or intercede somebody's message. But if the person is answering as they truly believe, say if she's charmed, for instance, she might actually genuinely believe that she is fine.
Roll me an Arcana check, please, Leah.
Oh.
Honestly, it makes me want to use one of my Rush Portent rolls, because at least it would be over 10. So I should use it. 11 is over 10.
Yeah.
No idea.
So your answer is the best answer that you can think of right now, which, as far as you're aware, is a reasonable answer. And if I'm stepping out of my Dungeon Master shoes, it's a reasonable answer, that, Leah.
Yeah, mind to mind, isn't it?
Yeah, correct.
As far as I'm aware. I don't believe it can be interceded or intercepted. But I think the person who's receiving it is answering it. Like, I can be lied to in a sending.
Yes.
Yes.
Someone could well be stood there threatening her, making her say those things.
Mm-hmm. And say, let's play devil's advocate a moment. I know that if I were to capture her, knowing, say if I were the hags, they would know the progression of my skill set quite well, I think. And it wouldn't be outside the realms of possibility that they could expect that I might learn such things or train myself in such things. They could coach her. Or she could genuinely believe that she's fine. Or she could actually genuinely be fine.
I mean, we could send her another message and tell her simply to respond or tell us that to say the same thing again if she really is, or if she's being threatened or if she's scared or afraid, and if she really is fine, then not to respond at all. But that only tells us whether she's actually in trouble. It doesn't give us any clues as to where she may be.
Mm.
Then we will have to work on the assumption that perhaps the hags have her, or maybe we can follow a trail out of here tomorrow. Speak to people in town, see what they've seen.
Because if I cast divination, my one question could be, where will we find Gertruda?
Which may be better.
That's maybe the best course of action. I think Gertruda may be an unreliable source of information right now.
Very well. Well, I believe that you two know more about these things.
Okay. If it finds herself an appropriate space. I think for this she would actually sit before the altar, like not on the altar, but like kneel before the altar. The last time she used divination, can't remember what Tyler's god's called, but that's the god.
Loon.
That,
That's a loony.
yeah, that's the god that Pippa spoke to, or asked the question to last time. This time, I think we're in the church, we're at the altar, we might as well ask.
The morning.
Is there some, the morning lord here? So she removes the sash from around her neck and she lays it out. And I think in the candlelight, the runes would take on that candle glow glint as she presses it flat, puts hands either side and kneels before the altar, and in a middle distance stare asks, where will we find Gertruda?
Okay. So in the candlelight, or the incense light, because it needs 25 gold of incense to burn, which is consumed. But fortunately, assuming that you donate to the church, there would be 25 gold's worth of incense here.
I can choose this.
The response, right? Okay, I want you to roll a d20 for me, please, Leah.
Right, rolling to everyone. Nice.
That was a proper teenager response. That was, Leah. God.
It's good. It's not been going well for me roll wise. See what I mean? A 5.
Okay, the response comes back, but it's not what you're expecting. The voice isn't what you're expecting. This is a crone answering with accompanying cackle. Hey, you will find Gertruda has gone home.
Yeah, me. It's
Son of a bitch!
yeah, like at the sound of the laugh and the voice, Pippa lurches back, falls down a step or two onto there, and goes and looking to the party. So like, perhaps our worst fears are realised. The crone speaks. She's home.
No, that is fine. I think they've just signed their death warrant.
Before we jump to
After
conclusion,
an earthquake up in here.
what does Farrow know about the Night Mother?
So, after the shock, make a history check. There'll be nothing in your Van Richten's to help here, but make a history check.
Can I also see what I know about the Night Mother?
As I say, history or religion, but they're both the same anyway. It doesn't matter
religion.
to me.
Religion. Yeah, sorry, religion makes more sense. Yes, if you want something, you can do.
Send your child unto me.
God damn it. I feel like the Night Mother is described as a crone, but
Okay. So, 10's the highest score.
She has a couple of forms.
Yeah, but I didn't pray for the crown.
There is a second as Pippa sort of staggers from the voice on what it could possibly mean. Pippa believes that she has just communed with the Night Mother herself. With a 10, which isn't great, you have heard of the Night Mother while you've been in Barovia, but she isn't necessarily, and Ashina would know this anyway, she isn't necessarily evil as such. She just represents, just as the Morning Lord isn't necessarily good, but they just represent day and night. They are opposites of the same coin. The coin, on the other hand, is Barovia.
Mm.
And it also occurs to you that, in fact, it doesn't. Shut up, Dave.
Honestly.
The only other thing we know is that Mad Maggie's daughter had gone missing, and I've always been of the opinion that Gertrude might be Mad Maggie's daughter, or is.
Yeah, I
Mad
could ask her.
daughter. But that means going back to Barovia, the village of Barovia.
Or I could just ask her.
You'd have to.
Divination is a ritual spell.
Gertrude was Mad Maggie's daughter. I'll save you a spell slot.
Yes, son. Oh, you were.
It's Alex.
Sorry. Heath.
Feed me, mother.
I'm not oh.
Alex has come home.
Say hi to my
Worship me, mother.
Hey, Alex.
Hello,
Wow, I'm waving at a cat. He don't
beautiful
care.
baby.
Your goodest boy.
Beautiful
Hi,
baby boy.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
You're a good boy, baby. Go eat your biscuits.
cute.
But yeah,
That's
she's
an
home.
Angry tail wag.
Oh yeah, he is mad because he's wet.
Ooh.
You've got biscuits, you know. Go check. This is like Alex's sideshow. But I think if she says she's home, what does she mean? Home is Barovia. Like,
So it could still be the witches. The hags.
yeah, she's
Wyndam.
home. Like Barovia is
Wyndam.
home.
Either way, the hags are on our list of to do. We may as well do them whilst we're here.
Yeah, we're close enough.
And not in that sense, in the we're going to stamp on their face. Kind of looks at Horace. Keep your jokes to yourself.
Okay.
Wasn't going to say anything, but I'm kind of like sniggering.
Let us convene a council for the morrow
At high noon.
for the birds and Irina to have her say on what happens to her.
Mm.
And then let's go burn down a windmill.
Okay. Long rest. Morning.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes. Please, Dave. Can we go burn down the windmill? Can we?
Before we go anywhere,
And
we
we're
should
going to
probably...
build a windmill.
no. Yeah, okay, cool.
I
We should
genuinely
probably-
don't know if we've got time this
Throw a
evening.
fireball down the hall.
Yeah.
Nice.
We've still got to talk to Irina and have the council with the birds.
There's
Yeah,
scorch marks
man.
on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a musical. It's going to happen, guys. Next week's episode, the musical episode of Curse of Strahd.
Believe it.
You ever see the
We do
musical
not
episode
want
of
him
Buffy?
to- Yes.
Yes, this is what
That
I'm
was
thinking.
legendary.
There's even a
Sorry.
musical episode of Xena Warrior Princess.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a good Supernatural had a good one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy is
Yes,
a great
it
one too.
It's actually like one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, Supernatural. So.
It's worth doing, guys. Let's do it.
I mean, what was his name? He's passed away recently.
Anthony.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Head.
Anthony Heed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Head
yeah.
Heed.
R.I.P. mate.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, because he was in Ted Lasso as well, which is also worth watching. Even if you don't like football, Ted Lasso's fucking hilarious. Proper feel good, hilarious TV.
He was in
Endlessly
Merlin as well.
quotable.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Merlin
he's in a
too.
lot. Doctor Who.
Little Britain.
Oh, true.
He also did the stage show of Little Rocket, the Rocky Horror Show.
Sweet. Good times.
Right. Let's get back on track, Garn. You've got 4 days until you need to deliver the wedding dress. Well, should you choose, to the abbot. Irina wakes up. Who's not rolled many dice? Josh, you haven't rolled many dice today. Would you roll me a d20? This is to see if you roll over 10, then Irina has come back to her senses. Over 15, then she's back to her normal self.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Okay, I'm with you. Just a flat D20.
Just a flat d20, mate, yeah.
No pressure.
I missed the roll button. Yeah. 15.
Oh,
15, right on the nose. Yeah, so she... it's first thing in the morning, you guys are preparing your breakfast, and the door to Irina's room opens, and you can see her. And she's back. Ooh, dude. She, don't forget to change your role to group again. She virtually struts out of the room, very confident, and she'll say, I thank you yet again. All of you. I know it was Farrow and Ashina that saved me yesterday, but I know it's all of you that yet again I need to thank for everything. My question is, what do you advise me to do now?
Oh, he still hasn't moved from his pew. He slept in the pew last night. He just kind of stayed where he was. He didn't move. I think that might be the topic of conversation for this morning. I don't think we're entirely sure ourselves.
It's one of those where you can stay here with Father Lucian, but you're going to be in a windowless room, not able to come out. Father Lucian's not going to be able to leave the church in keeping watch over you, which puts yourself and him in an almost impossible position. You could come with us, but you would have to fend for yourself as we fend for ourselves, which, from what I've heard previously, you did well for yourself anyway. Or we have spoke of the potential of moving you somewhere else where we are certain your thoughts cannot be detected, but we would still have to board up the windows, and someone would have to come and deliver food to you.
I'm in your hands.
Really, we're asking you because it's a tough choice for us to be able to make. Whatever the situation, it's not going to be kind, it's not going to be fair on you. But we want you to have some say and some control in the matter. because we can only imagine how powerless you must feel right now.
So she'll walk over and stand between Horace and Ashina and reach out for both of you as you take her hand, I assume. And she'll say, I have faith in you. Until you arrived, I was prey, and you have saved me and brought me to safety. And then I was drawn out again, and you saved me again. I will do as you ask. Have no fear if it does not work, if my life is forfeit, if I am destined to be with the devil. It is not on you. I know that you will do everything you can, but I cannot make this decision.
Then perhaps you travel with us. Not for the next. We have a task that I would not ask you to accompany us. We have business. But once we return from that business, I would perhaps recommend that you travel with us if you're willing to take on that risk.
If that's your counsel.
I think I agree with Farrow. I think it's where you'll be safest.
And does not put the risk on Father Lucian. We are perhaps more capable to deal with what may come than he is, and I would not see him dead. He has been good to us. Staying here risks him.
I'll prepare for a journey. I'll be ready to leave when you are.
What a really random question. Can a charmed person be charmed? If a person's already charmed, can they be charmed again? By somebody else? You can't charm a charmed person. There's not like a double negative charm out. Charm out? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Charm off.
Charm off.
A charm off. That's better. There's not a charm off, is there?
Make an Arcana check for me.
I'm not clever today, though. Well, I have had a long rest, so I might be cleverer or more intelligent now. Oh, yes, a little bit. 21.
21. Yeah. Each charm would supersede the last, you suspect. Heavily suspect.
So if I charm somebody and then that person was charmed by somebody else, it would break the charm that I'd put on them.
Yeah. So, I mean, you've rolled a 21. So if I tell you, bear with me. So I'm going to read you the charm condition with a 21. I'm quite comfortable with that. While you have the charm condition, you experience the following effects. Can't harm the charmer. You can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with damaging abilities or magical effects. So, excuse me, social advantage. The charmer has advantage on any ability checks to interact with you socially. Some charm abilities come with certain triggers. For example, command is kind of a charm ability, but that has changed in 5.5.
Okay.
Charm person, you would know one humanoid you can see within range makes a wisdom saving throw. It does so with advantage if you are allies or fighting. Does so with advantage if you or your allies are fighting with it. On a failed save, the target has the charm conditions, which I've just read to you. The charmed creature is friendly to you. So then what we do is we look at friendly, which says a friendly creature views you favorably. You have advantage on ability checks to influence the friendly creature. So this is where D&D blurs slightly. So strictly speaking, charm person, you would think, oh, hi, yes, go and jump off a cliff. That's not necessarily how it works. But
My basic question is, if I were to charm Irina, would somebody
Right.
else then be able to charm her over the top of my charm? Or is she
Yeah.
charmed to me for the whole hour?
The effect would be from the last caster, so it would trump yours.
So transversely, I could break a charm from Strahd
Yes.
by charming
Yes.
Irina. Nice.
You could. There's also
Irina.
various spells and effects that remove or at least make you immune from the charmed condition.
I don't believe Irina's immune to being charmed.
Which, in what I did in casting protection from good and evil, broke that curse for 24 hours, I think.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if we could use it as like a get out of jail free card, because with my one of my features is I get charm person for free without a spell slot every day. So if we're in the middle of something and Irina's with us and drama ensues, I can overcharm her, if that makes sense. Like do charm off and prevent Strahd.
Yeah.
Yeah, overcharm. Like put a charm on top of the charm. And charm her so charmingly that she's charmed to me.
Okay. So Irina
Yeah,
toddles off after all that. Irina toddles off, and I'll be ready when you are. Father Lucian's going to help her pack. What are we going to do now then, or is it straight to the old bone grinder?
Do we? I mean,
Oh god.
we should probably strategize a little bit about what we're going to do at the windmill. But also, do we want to talk to Nori before we do anything else?
Yeah.
Nori.
Good old Nori. Good old
Nori. What questions do we want to ask Nori?
One, how is he? Been a while.
How is it?
2, where the fuck has he been?
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
how is he? How is Nori?
How's he been keeping?
Where the fuck has he been?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask someone to roll a d20 and get over 5 to see if Nori is hovering about. Who's rolling?
Horace, have a roll.
I've done all the many rolls.
Go for it, Tom. Have a kid.
Sweet.
Yippee!
Okay, so yeah, I believe it's a ritual to cast the spell.
My brain needs to work. I can't remember how to summon Nori. Talk with animals.
Here's another question. Do we ask Nori to ask his master if they know anyone who would be willing to step into a potential power void in
Oh. Yeah, do they have a chess piece in play?
Yeah.
Power
And
void.
we need to make it clear that we're not asking them to get involved, but we need somebody to step up if we are to take out both power elements in Vallaki.
So, how is Nori? Where the fuck has he been? Will they have someone to fill the power void? I'll ask him, do they know why Strahd is not taking damage?
Hold up, one at a time. So, Nori, you get his attention. You cast your spell as a ritual. All right, my love. Good to see you.
You. And I'll pull some corn out of my pocket so you can sit there and have a nibble.
Oh, I do like a bit of corn.
How are you, Nori?
I'm all right. I found some a nest of dead rabbits the other day. It'd been savaged by a fox, but he left some meat on it, so it was delicious. It was. Yeah. How have you been? What have you been up to?
Gee. Honestly, I'm surprised you've not heard or seen. It's been a bit of a shit show.
Is that the devil thing with his flying horse?
I mean, it's a bit of the devil. It's a bit of a madman and Kresk. And...
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what can I do for you today?
I won't lie. I've got a list of questions I'm hoping you can help us with.
Oh, I'll do my best. Fire away.
So, where the fuck have you been?
Well, what other than eating dead things and fucking
Yeah.
feathers? To be honest, I have been trying to keep my eye out for you and liaising back to, and he sort of raises his
Yeah.
wing to his nose. You know who?
Well, we don't.
To
Well, I
keep-
don't know who. We don't know who, but
Oh,
your
no, you don't.
master,
That's
yes.
right.
Nori works for Lord Voldemort, confirmed.
Okay. So we have recently had to engage with the devil himself. However, we have noticed in this fight with him that he did not take any damage from weapons. Do you know anything about Strahd that may tell us why?
I'll have to go and ask. The others. I'll remember that one.
You know who?
You know who?
Okay. Another one that may be worth asking your masters. We've sort of hopped on and also been pulled in to the politics around here. And it's come to our attention that the current burgomaster has no interest in the sanity of his people, and the Vogt family are also in cahoots with Strahd, who want to take over. Would your masters have anyone or know of anyone that would potentially fill a void if we were to create a void?
Well, I think I know. I can definitely speak for my masters when I say not them. I'll ask the question for you though.
Thank you. By any chance, have you seen, and I will describe Gertrude in what I last would have seen her in would be fine clothes and
Yeah. Okay.
the little dog patches.
I have, as it happens. Our Ronnie, we were flying together and we saw her early doors. And I says to Ronnie, "You keep an eye on that one." And he flew back. She headed back towards the village of Belview on the road first thing in the morning. He followed her all the way up to the windmill, and then he himself got a little bit distracted by a dead squirrel, so he sort of left her at that point, and then By the time he'd had his
Oh.
feast, he couldn't pick up her trail again. He couldn't see her.
So he lost track of her.
Yeah, he
At the-
did. Yeah, he's like
at
that,
the
my
Wyndam.
Ronnie. He's sight of a dead squirrel. He's
Okay.
should have seen the
Well,
state of his
um,
feathers when he came back. Some squirrel fluff all over him.
No, I can imagine it. It's a joy with all these small fluffy things when you eat them. It just gets everywhere, doesn't it?
He does. Well, I like the eyeballs best, truth be told.
I was more of an organ, but regardless. So we think Gertrude is at the bone grinder. Have yourself, I would assume your masters have heard about a powerful being who had a place that was called Argynvost.
Yeah. That's, you know what? I'm just going to roll a d20 before I commit to this. Yeah, that's an old story. Something to do with when the devil first arrived and there was a powerful, or at least an army, that fought against him, and this army, they were there for a while before Strahd, and their mission was to, I forget the actual story, something about a temple nearby, and they set up camp to make sure that no one disturbed the temple, and then the devil turned up. But yeah, they were supposed to be good souls.
So, in short, are you aware that Argynvost himself was a brass dragon?
I know.
No.
I didn't know that.
So basically, in short,
Silver.
Silver, I'm sorry. He was a silver dragon, Nori. Very sorry. So basically, Strahd killed him, and there is obviously some hoo-ha going round, and somebody's soul won't rest until his body or part of his remains is brought back to his tomb. Any chance you guys have seen any dragon bones lying around?
Oh, no, I'm afraid we don't.
Or would your masters have any idea?
So I kind of rolled a history check for him when it came up, and I'm applying that to all of the questions to do
That's
with
fine.
this, and he'll sort of say, "Oh no, we know the sort of ancient history, but we don't know. No, sorry, we don't know anything about that one."
I can tell you that Strahd killed him. He was meant to be entombed, but we assume that Strahd took his body
Right.
or took part of him. And they're now all, well, part of the army is now revenants.
Oh, is that those undead fellows that wander around with us? That
Yeah.
makes sense because they have a thing on their chest, don't they? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. No, you know more about it than we do. I'll tell the masters that story though.
Yeah, but if you find any extraordinary big bones, fancy letting us know.
Yeah, that's on the agenda. No worries. So anything else, or shall I go and find answers to your questions?
I will quickly ask, does anyone have questions?
No, very thorough.
Right.
What is the meaning of life?
42.
Yeah.
Nori!
So he flies. But the issue is, what's the question? So he flies off and returns. Doesn't take him long. He'll say, I forgot the first one. The second one is, is there anyone that would jump into a power vacuum? This is Belview. There is bound to be someone that will jump in the power vacuum, but rest assured, they will be a prick too.
Man.
My masters have confirmed, but no, they would not desire to be front and center, if you know what I mean. Even to hide in plain sight in that regard would be too much for them to consider. And what was the first question? I forgot the first one now.
Oh,
Where the fuck have you been?
All right, second question. Because the third
Strahd
one
not taking damage.
right. He will say, we were aware that it's a difficult one. We've not been able to figure it out ourselves. We have seen your fight, your friend there with the eye patch, and we've seen the wizard fight him about a year ago, and sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but we've not been able to figure out the trick to it, I'm afraid.
So, did you actually see the Archmage fight then?
Yeah, it was quite a spectacle. Both of them, the wizard was flying around, just flying like he was walking through the air, and Strahd on his flying horse with the flaming hooves, and they were throwing spells at each other's, and yeah, eventually Strahd the devil threw him down the cliffside. He was never found though.
Enlighten me. What was the mage's name again?
Oh, he never
Did we
gave
ever
his
find that
name.
out?
Not anything to do with the fact that sunlight was cast at the same time.
Well, this mage didn't, not like you did. So we saw you shining light, but this mage didn't. He could throw fire and lightning and cold and all kinds of things. He didn't summon sunlight.
No.
Did any of his attacks seem to hurt Strahd?
Some of them, but when it was odd, really. Similar to when you fought him. Some did and some didn't. It was.
Oh. It's a puzzler. Because there's not like an immunity spell, is there? Or an amulet of immunity.
It's not I think we've already rolled for this tonight. It's not an effect that you've ever heard of. Not a spell, not an item. Nothing that Esmeralda knows of, nothing that Farrowwood would know even with his Van Richten's book.
Okay. Are we good?
Yeah.
Anything else for Nori?
Have some more corn.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Thank you, my dear.
Farrow, Horace?
Okay.
Nothing that I think is particularly pertinent right now.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nori.
Always a pleasure. I'll still be about. I hover around. All you have to do is roll over a 5 on a 20-sided dice, would you believe? And I'll be there, don't you worry.
Thank you, Nori.
Farrakhan just, he's on the bench, we kind of sits up, kind of nods his head to him, and then just lies back down.
Yeah.
Farrah's still nursing his ribs, and he's full HP, but like he's just a normal dude, and he just got a kick in, so he's probably a bit tender.
Yeah. So 4 days left in for the dress. The windmill and back, assuming that you're successful, is a day, full day's travel.
A day there and back.
No, it'd be half a day there
Day
because
each.
you've got no, half a day there, half a day back. Assuming that you go there in Esmeralda's carriage, kick the shit out of them, and then come straight back.
Should we go and retrieve the dress before we leave?
Probably. Yeah.
Just saying. For no particular reason, I have a really good feeling about some of the rolls that we'll roll today.
Do you want to go
no,
straight?
no
Really?
reason.
A
Should we
really
get
good
an attack
feeling about. Yeah.
Okay.
Is what you're saying is we should go to the bone grinder.
As long as we get there before I have to sleep again. Because
Okay.
God knows. I didn't use either of the portent rolls from yesterday.
No, they were god awful though.
Yeah, they were like, great.
So because
Thanks, mate.
we're 10:15.
We could still grab the dress and potentially. Aren't we really rich at the moment? Have I just made it up in my head?
We are.
Is there any
extremely rich.
kit and caboodle we want?
We could potentially try and stock up. We were about stocking up on healing items, potentially spell scrolls or scrolls for yourself.
Yeah, like
we got them.
See if
Yeah,
there's any magic
scrolls.
items.
Ashina
I
some
could
armor.
also. I was about to say I could potentially do with studded armor, but it's a case of do we buy studded armor, or would Ashina be able to make studded armor from her current leather armor if she had the studs because she has leatherworker's tools? For what would be cheaper? And how long would it take?
Yeah, we're time poor, aren't we?
Yeah, it'd probably take a long time. In fact, it would take a long time.
In terms of healing potions, there's 3 standard in the party inventory, and there's 3 greater in the party inventory, and 2 elixirs of health.
Oh, we're doing.
I think
Currently.
it
The
was,
elixirs
it
are
was
health,
scrolls that we were, or at least it's scrolls was what I remembered thinking we should buy some.
Your issue is, as you're all too aware, there's not a great many opportunities to buy things in Barovia, and they tend to be ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah.
Although part of our thing was, we've got permission from the Markovs to use the threat of you won't get served your wine if you try and screw us on prices with the shopkeeper. That was part of the deal.
Oh, and Horace and I picked up the gems as well.
Oh yeah,
We are
the gems are
asset and cash rich.
ballers.
can't take it with us.
I would like to buy Castle Ravenloft, please.
Yes, one of your finest castles.
Strahd, you're out, mate.
Yep. Evicted, lad.
So if we're doing a sort of a quick recce and a quick shop, if you'll forgive me for expediting this, normal studded leather in the player's handbook is 45 gold, which you would struggle to find. But however, there is a set that would be at Arasek's stockyard. You've spoken to him before. He will sell you one for 150 gold pieces that fits.
Dear Lord.
Sweet.
Yeah, we've got it.
Sounds good to me.
And that's with selling your old one as well.
Then that is what I shall do.
Okay.
Beautiful.
150.
150.
Yeah, I'll take it off the party gold.
Congratulations.
I probably
Woo.
need to convert the platinum actually because that it reads a bit
Yeah, the
confusing.
Electrum.
Actually, no, it gives me
Yeah.
a total at the top. It gives me a complete total at the top.
Studded leather armor.
We have 1,146 gold, and then we've probably got more than that in assets. So we've got diamond worth 600, gems worth 100, gems worth 1,500, gold jewelry worth 300, an electrum sensor worth 750, precious stones worth 750, a ruby worth 50, the Yester Hill axe, which nobody's using, an ivory drinking horn that I don't have value for. It's inlaid with dancing dryads and satyrs.
Oh, beautiful. I don't need that for anything. I would like some components if we need to buy components. Things like, I don't know, incense. Just throwing it out there.
Is you can have
Ink
25
paper.
gold's worth of incense from Father Lucian, but it will be 25 gold. So you can carry some around with you if you wish.
I mean, I would also like to get some holy water from him if we can.
Yeah, it'll be the gold piece cost. So he'll sell it you at cost. So whatever the spell
Was
requires.
20.
Yeah, and then
Flask of holy
Yeah.
water worth 25 plus gold pieces, which the spell consumes.
Okay, but he can.
Sure, I can
he
do that.
can. Yeah, he can. He's got not an unlimited supply, but he's got a few. So let's say 3 if you wanted.
I mean, I'd happily take 3 if that's what he's got.
75
Beautiful.
gold.
I'll remove another 50. Oof.
and then whatever paper and ink a little bit, because I think I was in Ireland when without my notes when the stuff I could have potentially copied out of Esmeralda's book was read out, so I'd have to go back and find out. But I know she's got spells that she said she'd let me copy, so I want to copy some of them up when I've got in trouble times.
So her stat block has actually changed. So she's got
Oh, it's because of the new stuff.
Yeah. I'm using the new stuff, but she still has lightning bolt and
That's
lightning
the
bolt
one.
and magic circle that you could.
Magic circle.
Yes.
Nice. Magie. Circle.
Yeah. And in terms of because. What would it cost to transcribe 2 third level spells? Because it would be basically 3 times that in material components. In Barovian prices.
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot is the answer to that question.
A lot.
If you want it, you'll pay for it.
I'm gonna burn your house down, boy. I wouldn't actually.
The mask, the Pippa mask slipped.
Yep.
Yeah. That was Leah speaking. I'll burn your house down, boy.
Burn your
I don't
house
know
down,
if there's
boy.
anything that I'd actually, because protection from good and evil is covered. The other spells that I could have done would have been dark vision, hold person, magic weapon. I've got invisibility anyway, by different means.
Magic weapon might not be the worst shout. Well, if Esmeralda can
Yeah.
cast it, then it doesn't really matter.
No, this is from the book we got from the murder house. Magic weapon.
Oh,
is.
okay.
I've not met Magic Circle. I don't know what that does.
It's a good one. It's basically, in fact, I'll tell you. So it's not a combat spell. It's a minute to cast. You create a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy centered on the point of the ground that you can see within range. Glowing runes, blah blah blah. Choose one or more of the following types of creature: celestial, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. The circle affects the creature of the chosen type in the following ways. The creature can't willingly enter the circle by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or intraplanar travel, To do so, it must succeed on a charisma saving throw. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets within the cylinder. Targets within the cylinder can't be possessed or gain the charmed or frightened condition from the creature. Each time you cast this spell, you can cause its magic to operate in the reverse. So you can trap a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within the magic circle, and it can't leave. So think of your classic summoner's circle. So if you were getting into conjuration summoning magic, if you wanted to summon a demon for the first time, you would lay down a magic circle, summon the demon into the circle, and then cast suggestion on the demon so that it will give you its true name. Away you go.
Boom, bam, boom. That's my demon.
That's my
Put
demon.
it in there. I can put it in a box.
That's my demon.
My demon right there.
The material components for this is salt and powdered silver worth 100 gold pieces, which the spell does consume.
I'll put a star next to that one. I want them all. I want them all.
Leah. So, you've had your little shopping trip. It's still early doors. We'll end the session there because it's 10:25 now. We do have another game next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yippee!
If we're all still good for it. And that is
Yup.
on the
Yup.
time trace.
Yarm.
So
Thank you.
Friday 19th.
Sweet.
Sensational
Yep.
stuff.
So what are we going
Beautiful.
to do on Friday the 19th?
The bone grinder. Down.
Shall we go to the windmill?
Yeah.
Grinded some
We're going
bones.
to grind down the bone grinder.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
So
We've got to talk secret tactics without Dave. Sorry, Dave.
Oh, so you're not-
Secret tactic.
oh, I see. So
Oh, no,
shall
I need to be able to plan.
I'm quite impartial, you know. So what we'll do,
Us.
we'll have you all approaching the bone grinder just before lunchtime tomorrow is how we'll start. Because I've not used map tool at all today. So I at least want to change it onto the picture of the bone grinder.
The theatre of mind.
Well, yeah. Where are you? That's Vallaki, so it's not that one. Where are you?
Wallaki.
Ah, there it is. That's the old mill. So, old mill images. There you go.
Lovely.
Ooh.
Before we off to the bone grinder, can I try to find a blanket in which Patches has slept upon to see if I can recognise his scent?
Sure.
Thank you.
With
Yep.
Okay, right. I'm gonna close the thing, shut off the thing. For anyone that has watched, thank you very much for sticking with us. It's
yo.
yeah,
Like and
Oh, that's
subscribe.
internet
It's
thing.
the warm up.
And
Let's go.
subscribe.
So 8:30 next Friday. We'll pick it up again with I'm tempted to say episode 34, Hag Slap, but it's not really fitting with
The time has
Bone
come.
grinder
I'll come
too.
back to
Electric
that.
Boogaloo.
Hag Slap, Electric Boogaloo. Right. Cheers.